Well, good morning, guys. It's Kat in my motel room to show you how I have to sleep in here now. I can't sleep on the bed, I have to sleep on the floor. But what I'd like to do is address um, the boomers, which I think is 1946 to 64, somewhere in there. I'm born in 51. But mainly the people who are over 65 that are seniors, because there's a lot of stuff that you need to know, especially if you're getting accused of being a boomer, like a bad boomer or something. This is part of the agenda to wipe out the older people who know shit, like me. And I'd like to know if there's anybody that has a higher IQ intelligence than me. I don't like to use that IQ word because that's their system of intelligence. But anyway, I think there's a lot. I don't always want to keep the focus on Owen Benjamin. I want to help people while I have their attention, and those who don't want my help can leave. I was also thinking that in order to pay back people who want to contribute to me and my cause here, I know there's other people on the that you can call to get consultations, and they're charging at least $50 for a half an hour. And I know way more than a lot of these people, I'm telling you. They're deluded in some ways, but they have information. But I have a lot of information, so I thought what I could do is, and they're charging, $50 for a half an hour and more. And I have more. I'm older. I have more experience. I'm in the healing arts for over 50 years, so I could really help people a lot. So I might set that up. I'm not sure how to do it, but we can do that, and then I can charge like maybe, I don't know, $60, $75 if that's what they're getting. But for anybody who's contributing, I will do like at least I don't know what time, how much to make it, like a 20 minutes or half an hour or something like that, just to pay back, so people don't think I'm freaking begging. I'm not beg bear. I'm Queen Bee, and I'm going to be dropping the bear off my name, but I'll leave it on there for a little while because I don't want to be associated with that cult or whatever it is. I just think it's so wrong what Owen's doing, and just to ignore someone like that is just beyond rude. It's like, it's just awful to do this. This is not right. And then I'm finding out people give him like $1,000 and then they get banned right after that for no reason. But yet Denmark Bear's always up there, right? He don't get banned for life. I'm starting to think that's his shill and other shills he has in there, because they would have been banned for way, way less than that. So anyway, I want to talk about what's going on in the world with this nano poisoning. The heavy metals in your body can be activated at any time. So I'm suffering from a lot of different things that I never had, and I'm probably the healthiest person you'll ever know in your life. I've lived this way for many, many, many years and have been fasting and detoxing over the last 4 years. Specifically, a lot of knowledge I have that I want to pass on while I have people's attention. If you don't like what I say, you can go away. It's your loss. But I'm here to help people, and I want to alert them to different things. One of the things is, are you affected by the frequencies that hit between, well, depending on your location, but most likely between 1 and 4. Like it was 2 to 4 before the time change went in. You know, this time crap is a construct set up to distort your rhythms. It's like it moved back an hour when the time change went back an hour. So I'm mostly waking up between 1 and 3 now instead of 2 and 4. So if anybody relates to that, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And so I want to like ask the boomers who think they're affected by this to please comment. I'm going to pick out different demographics here and there and ask about it, because people are not talking to each other and not finding out about these things because they're too afraid to talk to each other. And that's how we can expose all this fucking nonsense going on in the world. If we don't join together and do something about it. This is the transhumanism agenda in full swing this year. Agenda 21. What do you think that means? Now it's called Agenda 2130. So that is going to be, I don't know what's going to happen over the next 9 years, but I would think by 2130 we know some stuff. But they are trying to take out people who do know stuff, like me. I am being so affected by what they're doing, and I am not taking responsibility for what's happening to me. They are doing this, trying to get me and others to commit suicide so they can get out of their karma. They ain't going to kill us directly. They're just going to make us wish we were dead and hope we kill ourselves. I ain't going to do that. So I'm not afraid. If anybody wants me to go to Owen's farm in his little cabin, wait till you see his little cabin. You're going to be, it's going to blow your mind if you don't know already. I just did a video saying it, but I don't think it posted yet. They're not letting me put my videos up. And I already got a strike for my other video on the bong with the turpentine, trying to help people to heal. And I got a strike for that. And that was from last year or something. And so I have to go back, and if anybody can help me, I need to do the settings to make it permanently not recommended for children or whatever they say. So I know I swear and everything, and I'm sorry if you don't like it. I can't censor myself, and I'm not going to. I can tone myself down some, but this is not for children. This is for grown adults that need to know what is going on. No one seems to be aware of this nano poisoning. Even these people charging, $100 an hour to talk to you about this. My rate for doing massage is over $200 an hour. Not an hour. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be an hour, but it'd be like $150 an hour. And because my massages last a long time. I used to get $160 many years ago when I lived in Canada for my services. I had a bed and breakfast massage place on Salt Spring Island. And there was even a psyop out there about Salt Spring Island. A guy just did a video of these people walking through the road down there that I know. And they were just dressed like military, and they were Asian, but they made it look like Salt Spring, Canada's, this little tiny island's being invaded. Such bullshit they put out there. Don't believe everything you hear or even see on YouTube, because there's a lot of people misleading you. See my essential oils and stuff? That's what you should be getting to help you heal. That's my salt lamp That filters the air. It's not just an ambiance, nice little light. People shut it off and then turn it on and use it as a light. They don't even know what it does. It filters the air. It helps you to breathe better. And here's something else I wanted to mention. This is like Vicks, generic. It comes from India. It has 3 essential oils. I got this at the dollar store for $1. If, clear up your lungs and everything, it's got menthol and I can't think of the third one, but I'm not going to try to read it. But it has 3 things that are for you to help you to breathe. This whole shit, I can't breathe, and the George Foreman psyop, that ain't real. I hope you know it ain't real. It's about as real as the 9/11 bullshit. There were 3 cops on the other side of that car, not just one. That was all staged. Where are all the other camera angles? That one. But anyway, back to the boomers. I want you to respond to me and tell me what kind of symptoms you're having. I don't care if people don't like this. They can go away and don't listen to people self-diagnosing. I've done this for over 50 years. I know how to help people. If you want my help, I will really help you. So I'm not just begging and not giving you. I will give personal consultation. You think Owen Benjamin would do that? Take the time. He don't care about nobody but himself and his family, but it's very selfish and misleading and just downright bad what he's doing. I'm starting to connect more dots and see what he is promoting, an agenda. He is not talking about what's real. He is a distraction from what's really going on. Has he ever once mentioned nano poisoning? I never heard it. Did anybody else? He talked about turpentine a little bit, but he ain't talking about all these things. I have a video that's called Shit I Do and You Can Too. I tried to name it Physician Heal Thyself. I did it multiple times trying to get it to upload. It would not. And as soon as I said shit I do, it went right up. Tell you. They don't want you to heal yourself. And so I put it in a vulgar way. Oh, then they take it. They take all this sexual crap and garbage. They want you to be degraded. Man has been degraded for thousands and thousands of years. This goes way, way back, even before the Roman Empire. But that was really awful what the Roman Empire did. And you should listen to Dennis Eagleton talk about the goddess and how it's just left with a male god, and our whole existence is based on a masculine thing without the feminine in there, eliminating the earth and all the goodness of that. And so that's why the books about Anastasia and the Ringing Cedars of Russia also confirm this. And you can read it there and reread it, and as your consciousness grows, you will get more and more out of those books. So a lot of the symptoms I'm talking about are things like vertigo, loss of balance, inability to sleep, or maybe digest your foods and stuff like that. So we are not meant to get old and have these friggin' diseases that they're inducing into us. This is not normal. I don't care how bad you eat, which is part of it. You shouldn't be eating the food. The food system is what's going to take people down. The food addicts, 90%, at least 80% of the population are addicted to food, to the food system. And it's poison. It's meant to kill you, but you're the one who puts it in your mouth. Just like Owen talked about, the Jews aren't really responsible. They tempt you, and if you take it, like the porn and all that stuff, that's on you. So if you choose to eat their food It's going to kill you. You have to be aware of these things, and I want boomers to join together and talk about it. Everybody join together and talk about everything that's going on within your own family. There's almost always one crazy person in the family by design, and then everybody else makes fun of them or just ignores them or blows them off or just don't want to have anything to do with them. You see why all I have is my daughter and a few, friends, but not much. I'm telling you, I don't really have very many, because I say all this if nobody wants to hear it. They want to go on their merry little way and keep being transhumanized. There are heavy metals in our body from the chemtrails it's in the air, it's in the water, it's in the rain, it's in the soil. So even Owen is deluded thinking that he could grow all these foods and not be affected by the nano. It's in the soil. It's in the rain. It's in the water that you water your plants with. You cannot get away from it. I am so affected. Even though I hardly eat anything from the food system, but I'm forced to. I try to get local eggs, raw dairy, and now been on raw milk and cream trying to gain weight and get calories. Now there's no cream. It's down to just milk. And it used to be raw milk you were only allowed to buy it for your animals. Do you see how they do this? They're stripping the cream out. People want all this no fat, low fat bullshit, no butter, and then they probably go buy Bullet coffee, which means it has butter in it, and then ask for it with no fat or low fat milk. How stupid is that? Come on, guys, please wake up and see some of these things. You don't know how you're being raped and just choosing the shit they put out there rather than grow your own. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted. Felt like I wanted to be on a homestead and participating and contributing to it. That wherever I land up, whoever I help is going to be so helped. I'm like just constantly helping people, not just with my healing abilities, but in other ways too. I do aromatherapy massage, and I used to do haircuts, and I got $40 for a haircut 40 years ago with only 10 years experience. And now I have 50 years experience. So my massages should be like $1,000 by now with it, if you figure it out and do the whole, inflation bullshit. But anyway, I'm going to cut this off now because I want to keep my videos under 20 minutes. And hopefully this helps somebody. Please leave a comment. List your symptoms and stuff if you want to. Don't be afraid of fucking trolls and whatever. Share. Talk to people. Talk about your experiences, and you'll start to learn you have common things to talk about. And then maybe you can get somewhere with it and help to see what's going on. This nano poisoning is in your body already and can be activated at any time. This whole mask ritual is to single out with the mask. Oh, they're no threat. They'll do anything. They'll put those masks on. They'll do anything. So then the people without the masks, like me, stick out and become the target. But if enough of us, if everybody ripped off their masks and said no to this shit, what could they do? Need to be aware. Please help yourself. I'll answer as many questions as I can, but I guess I'll have to do some kind of a consultation program to, help people that way. And that way I can get the money I need, and I can help others or pay them back for helping me and donating. I'm getting a GoFundMe set up, hopefully soon. If anybody can help me with that, please do. I think I have somebody helping me with it, but I don't know for sure if they want to carry through with it. I think they do, but pretty soon I think I will have that up. So then if people want to help me, they can, and I'll try to help you back as much as I can. Much love. Blessings.